Hello everybody and welcome. My name is SheGames2 and here is my review on Sackboy, A Big Adventure. First off, I'm not being biased on this entire thing. I do love the series. And here are my pros of the game. First off, this game is a challenger for not just kids, for people my age. I was very challenged by this game. The single player was really difficult at points. Like this level, for example, I haven't aced it yet. This is an early boss fight, so there will be no spoilers. I won't give out any of the spoiler parts. That will be for another video. So first thing is the game is hard, which is surprisingly a real good thing for a kids game to be difficult. Second thing, the graphics are really good. I really like them. They are very pretty, very vibrant, very I don't have it enhanced on the PS4 Pro because my TV cannot handle that. But I bet you it looks a lot more gorgeous than it does right now. I've seen it on the PlayStation 5. I haven't physically seen it on the PlayStation 5. I've seen reviewers do it on the PlayStation 5, and all of the trailers were on the PlayStation 5, and it looked really gorgeous. The game is runs very, very smooth. The next thing is for the good is the boss. The boss is... I'd never played a game in my adult years that the boss has scared the literal crap out of me. He is... I don't know if it's because of the way he moves or something like that. Our boss's name is Vex, and he's here to destroy Craft World. So we're back in Craft World, and apparently this is, I think this is either a prequel or a sequel to Little Big Planet 3. I don't remember. But by some of the references, I am thinking that this is a prequel, no, a sequel towards Little Big Planet 3. But, sorry, my voice is sounding awful. So here is a look at our first boss fight right now that we're in. And I will show you. And there is some really, really good voice acting in this game. They could have easily gotten away with bad voice acting because this is a kids game and nobody really expects the game to have good voice acting because it's just kids. So here is a little sneak peek of the villain.
This is so moving. The brave sapling, determined to save his dull little friends. Hope you didn't think you'd find them up here. No, they're hard at work on my topsy-turver, far, far away. But go on, I'll let you have a peek. Ah, look at them, beavering away, having the time of their lives. But they're going to need some coolant before they can make it work. And nothing cools like crisp mountain air. do you like my new look? I know it's crude, but I can't resist. Ouch! Hold on to it for a...
Okay, another pro is the soundtrack. We got things like Toxic from Britney Spears, Bruno Mars, and a lot of other copyrighted music. I'm gonna try and not get it because I do not want copyright infringements. So you might, if you are gonna stream this, I don't know if there's a video option, an audio option to turn off the music or the sound. I would proceed with caution then. Stream it. That's what I did. And I guess okay, now on to the cons section. I did run into a few bugs, like I think the game crashed on me 4 times. That's I think and then also the con is to 100% get all the orbs of the game, you have to have a second controller. And I know not everybody has 2 controllers or has a buddy to play. This is really through release date, at least. The release date, if you didn't know, you guys, it did not come with multiplayer. They had to perfect it because of the mess they made in LBP 3, which was created by Sumo Digital. And apparently when they did it, it was very, very bad, the online, because they did it with release. But I didn't, when I played the Little Big Planet 3, I did not experience any online glitches whatsoever, and I got it day 1. So I guess they had to wait until December. And also, this is a con for almost every online game. You have to have PlayStation Plus to play online, obviously. Also, I don't think I ran into any other bugs. And some of the levels are made basically just to show off a tech demo. Some of the levels are, but they make up with their the levels make up it with how good their soundtrack is. Also there's sometimes another one is a lack of tutorials. I may be stupid, but it's, I don't know if it's because I'm stupid or anything, but I had some troubles with stuff. So the lack of tutorials is a and you have to actually, there's no tutorial. They don't have a tutorial mission for you. And then some of the levels are downright really, really hard. I just, the grind and the glitches, and sometimes some of the levels are just, show-off levels to show what the PlayStation technically the PlayStation 5 could do, but this is a PlayStation 4 game, and it runs really, really well. And I guess there's not really that much other cons that I could think of off the top of my head. I don't know. Let me think. Some of the, like sometimes the controls aren't really that responsive that fast. I don't know if it's because if it's like the game's fault or my fault. I'm pretty sure it's more of my fault than the game's fault. And then sometimes the boss fights get a little, like there's a few copied boss fights, but they are challenging, and they do add a different thing for it. So they do add different things with repetitive bosses. So okay, let's get on with the spoiler discussion. I'm sorry that I decided to change my mind with the making another video thing. So let's get started. I forgot! I have to do my rating! I rate this game a 9 out of 10 due to some repetitive levels, lack of tutorials, and some of the glitches I faced. And then also that makes it drop one down. This could have been a really great game, but I had glitches. And some of the levels were repetitive. So let's and then the good things are the graphics are really vibrant, colorful, reminds you so much of the good thing about like the vibrancy of Little Big Planet in the past, but also with the lack of creative mode, the story does with the lack of creative mode, it actually really helps. The story is really good, and well, I do like the creative mode. I did like creative mode in the past, but the story mode makes up for the lack of creative mode. So let's get into our spoiler territory. Okay, here are our spoilers for today. This game obviously is a 9 out of 10. The story mode is a probable 10 out of 10. Or 9 out of 10, because you can't get really that much of a 10 out of 10. The Vex fights got really repetitive after, there were like 3 versions of that one boss fight, which, it kind of, wasn't really my forte, so say. But it was pretty good overall. I did like the plot twist of their being the basic creator of destruction. So basically, it's all your fault for Vex. It's all your fault for Vex's plan. So, like shown in this clip right here, Vex's movement, it's like, I don't know if it's because of how he moves, like it's weirdly and differently and unnaturally. The voice acting is really good for Scarlet and Vex and the other ones. And I didn't notice until I saw the beginning of the video, the beginning of the game, that he actually did, he did actually drop them by accident. I didn't save the clip, but it does look very, it's something that no like child game that I thought would happen. And then another plot, how there were like 2 plot twists on how Vex came back after that one last fight. I didn't get to record, but it was a really good plot twist. There were a lot of plot twists in this game. I wouldn't expect any plot twist in a childhood game. What else? It's also, I thought the plot twist would be totally different, to be honest. I thought Scarlet would be a part of I thought Scarlet was going to be the like working with Vex and all of that. Oh. So that actually really I was surprised on that plot twist, on how it wasn't Scarlet who was going to betray us, but it was obviously we were going to be as Vex says, a glorified spark plug. What else? I wish there was a creative mode. They do give you a kind of creative mode-ish thing with your characters. Like I said, and I was really angry at the I was angry at the what's it called? The dream plane. Oh my god, that is hard to do. I had to turn on infinite lives in order to finish that, the finished first level. And now I had to collect 275 orbs. Like I said, this game has a lot of grinding in it, and I really don't like grindy games, but for some reason, this game actually is a real good one. But you don't really have to do that much. I didn't really think it was simplistic of the story. I think this was one of the this is kind of a really memorable game. It was better than, it's not better than Little Big Planet 2. You can't judge it on that, but the story mode is a lot better than LBP 2. I know that's going to be controversial, but Little Big Planet 2 is still my #1 out of the series, because it's the #1 out of everyone's heart. Nothing can replace that, and nothing can change my mind. I did like this game. Really good graphics, really good story, voice acting. I did not expect a ton of the stuff that I got throughout this. Some of the online multiplayer levels were well, how shall I say, a little bit hard to do if nobody has a microphone. Like, I play with a microphone, and it is really difficult when somebody's not using their mic. So you're trying to tell somebody, go this way, and you don't know if they're gonna go that way. So I guess that is it. For the spoilers, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.